So if you're looking at this, I want to share with you the 5 top questions I get when I do my monthly meetups here in South Florida. We get all types of investors. We get investors, other wholesalers. We get realtors, brokers. We get new people who are newer, people who are experienced. And I always get some I get some really good questions. And it's one of my favorite things to do. But I also get very similar questions. And I want to go over the top 5 questions that I've gotten in the last 2 years of doing meetups and helping investors go from 0 to 50 or $70,000 virtually wholesaling online. So the number one question I always get, and this question, it's a great question. However, I see it stop more people than help more people succeed. And the question is, what contract do I use? So although that's a very valid point, oh crap, I don't have the contract rule, so I'm not gonna go visit this homeowner because I don't have the contract. Or I don't have this contract because whatever. Basically, I'm gonna solve all your problems. If you go to raulbalufa.com and you just put your email in the first page there, right away I'll send you my contract for free. You just gotta put your email so I can send it to you. Basically, what we use is a 4-page simple contract. But if you don't want to do that, that's cool. You can find one online, use your state contract. Let's say you live in California, you can put California bar contract on Google, download it, and voila. Okay, next, how do I find seller leads? So, man, that's such a crazy question because there's so many ways. There's literally so many ways. So I'm just gonna name a few. You got door knocking, cold calling, SMS, texting, RVM, bandit signs. Those are ways you can find leads. Those are ways you can either get people to call you or you reach out to people and find out if they're looking to sell their property. And basically the way you get to those is you need some websites, you need some platforms. One that we use that helps with that is REI Automator. There's another one out there called PropStream. There's a lot of different sites. So I'm not here branding any of them. I would encourage you to Google what you want to use. So that's that. How do I know what offer to make? Oof, that's a really good one. And my first response to that is always, hey, making an offer for the most part is an art, not a science, okay? It's not a black or white, hey, this house offer is $72,222. It's an art. You have to see what houses are selling for in the neighborhood. You have to see if the houses look the same, compare square footages, compare the repair costs and the repair values. So yeah, although there's a simple formula that I'm going to give you right now, I'd encourage you to really practice this. And on my YouTube channel, if you check it out, I have a couple videos showing me live doing it. You can see my screen and all that. But a simple formula, let's say you're buying properties, you're wholesaling properties in a rural area or a second or third tier kind of market. I'd go about 50% of Zillow. So if you're on the phone with the seller and the house is worth 100 and you don't know what to offer, just be like, hey, 50,000. Very simple. I know it's not be all end all. I'd encourage you to learn how to really do it. 50% of Zillow. If you're in a hot market like Phoenix, South Florida, LA, Houston, DFW, then I'd go about 60 to 65% of Zillow. That's a very simple formula. If you have no idea what you're doing yet and you're on the phone talking to sellers, number one, awesome job. Just use that formula. What if I don't sell it? What if I able to get the contract and I don't sell it? Am I gonna get arrested? Do I go to jail? Are they gonna come into my house and take my food? What's gonna happen? Okay, so it's very simple. You just cancel it within the inspection period. You send an email, a text, or you call the seller. Hey, I'm sorry, it was my mistake. I couldn't make this work around the numbers I thought I would. I'm gonna have to cancel it, unfortunately. If you have an inspection period and you do it within the inspection period, you'll be fine. You're not gonna break any rules. And you'll see that once you say it nicely in some kind of phrase like that, you're gonna be like, well, what can you do, Raul? And then opens up for negotiations. So, the last one, what systems do you use to do this virtually? I've been getting that a lot lately because of obviously the pandemic and what we're doing, but it's a great question. And unfortunately, I did not catch on to this train until late, but virtual wholesaling has been around for a long time. People have been doing this for a very long time. So the 4 systems that we use to virtually wholesale is a CRM. If you're not doing deals, I wouldn't recommend a CRM. You just get a spreadsheet or something, or a Podio. I'm using a CRM, a text platform to be able to text buyers and sellers, a data platform to be able to get data and get names, addresses, mailing addresses, and a skip trace platform to be able to skip trace, get the numbers. That's pretty much all we're using right now based on our marketing, based on our business model. And yeah, I hope that helps, okay? These are all good questions. I get them often, which is why I wanted to make this video. Hopefully it clarifies a couple things for you. And if you're just starting out, that's awesome. I wish you the best on your journey, and feel free to check out my YouTube, my podcast, and see if I could offer any value. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the other side.